This is our experience of Spotlight Conference 2024.
Thank you so much.
Turn your light on. It's Spotlight after all.
So I'm at this beautiful event today. I am so stoked to be here, and it's huge. You can see it, right? And let me just tell you that me and Jamie have learned so much today. We've only seen 2 keynotes. It's halfway through the day and our minds have been blown. I can't wait to go home now and just strategize and just think of all the cool ideas we can do with realistic happiness.
So we still want to walk with influencers, of course, they have their place.
I'm Zaria, otherwise known as Duo the Owl on TikTok.
So it's the next day, clearly, in my pajamas. And what a day. It was 8 hours, 9 hours full of workshops, keynotes, and we learned so much. I have to actually use my phone because I've compressed it to the top 3 speakers, I believe were the top 3 speakers of the day. So at number 3, it's Zaria Parvez from Duolingo. She delivered an amazing keynote where she explained about, I think the recurring theme throughout the day was you can use AI, you can use tools for your digital marketing and your campaigns, but that realness, that authenticity, people are just craving that. So Duolingo, it was just hilarious understanding the personalization of the owl, the viral videos. It was so incredible to understand the methodology behind it. And I think the key takeaway was to persuade your stakeholders, get them emotionally invested in your crazy ideas, because that's probably the toughest part. And you'll piss some people off. She was very honest about this.
1, understanding calculated risk. And 2, my personal favorite, pissing someone off. You just have to make sure it's not the wrong person.
You'll piss people off during this journey and being vocal and being bold, but you have to piss off the right people. So don't piss off your manager, your colleagues, the finance team. The speaker that takes the number 2 spot for me was Alfred. I personally really wanted to know how to get communities involved, how to create a community in the first place, and the work he did for Gymshark was incredible. I think one of the biggest takeaways from his presentation is to tap into already made communities, not necessarily creating one from scratch. I have one of his slides here, and he had like 4 key frameworks on how to do this, and he put it in such simple terms. So for me, this is why it takes the number 2 slot. So of course, all of the speakers on that day were absolutely amazing, and Zaria and Alfred, absolutely incredible. But for me, the number 1 spot does have to go to SURREAL, to John Thornton, who's the copywriter within the team. His keynote made us laugh so hard. He was swearing. He was so bold, and he told us really simple tricks on how to stand out with carousels on LinkedIn or Instagram, how to go viral. So simple, yet nobody's really doing it, and SURREAL really stands out. Like, their stuff is just incredible, and I've been looking forward to seeing one of their team members speak and tell us all the secrets. But the secrets were so simple, and it just made you think like, shit, oh yeah, duh. So I've actually started applying some of the SURREAL principles to realistic happiness, to my own content. And it's working, just being funny, just having humor, creating emotions, creating debates. He goes into detail and compares how his style posts, the more real, authentic ones, compared versus to what management approved of. And that was really interesting to see how they performed, the virality, etc., and the fact that there was method to his madness. Overall, the day was just filled with knowledge, laughter, creativity. Just, it made us think in ways we wouldn't have if we were just following a course on YouTube or looking at TikTok hacks. Like, no, this was so profound, so amazing, such different speakers. We learned so much. So we're very thankful for Spotlight, Semrush, and all the speakers to let us into their world. Overall, if you're thinking, should I go next year? Does this add value? Will I learn something new? Especially if you're not in brand marketing, if you're in my space, talent acquisition, just starting out in content creation. Yes, please go. It really helps, not just with how to build a community, how to go viral, how to create engaging content. It was the whole scope, and the speakers were just incredible. So I really had a great time. I definitely want to go next year, and I can't wait to see who the lineup is next year as well.